Coming up on High School Quiz Show, it's the last qualifying match with Needham High School taking on Newton North High School. That's next on High School Quiz Show. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
People take a lot of selfies, even after a fender bender. With Safety's Quick Estimate program, you can use the self-service process to get an appraisal, helping your car to be repaired. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Eastern Bank.
When our communities need a voice, Eastern Bank steps up, stands strong, and does not stay silent. When times get tough,
good speaks up. Join us for good.
This is what it sounds like.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host. Back in January, teams from all over Massachusetts competed at our virtual Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's competition. So the goal now is to become the next High School Quiz Show champion. In today's match, from the comfort, of course, of their own homes, we have Needham High School taking on Newton North High School. And on the Needham team, we have Harvard. How you doing up there, Harvard?
I'm doing good, Billy. How are you?
I'm good. Evan, how you doing this week?
I'm doing just fine.
All right. Aiden, how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. The alternate is Jay, by the way, for Needham High School, and coaches Ken Brook and Brad Walker. And now to the Newton North team. And Rose, how are you?
I'm doing well.
All right. And Aideen, you?
Good.
All right. Isaac, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
All right. You know what? You sounded, it appears you're ready to go. And Maya, finally you. How about you?
Good, I'm doing great. What about you?
Thank you for asking, by the way, Maya. It's a lovely plan to over your shoulder, dressing up the room.
Thank you.
Bonus points there. Alternates are Skylar and Amelia, and coaches Gregory Drake and Albert Cho. Now, the competition has 4 rounds, a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. Players have each been provided with a game interface to enable them to play, well, from home. And we'll start with the toss-up round. All players on both teams are active, and with the correct answer, can each contribute 10 points per question to their team score. There are no point deductions for wrong answers in this round. A green light will indicate a correct answer. A red light, an incorrect answer, and a gray light means no answer has been provided within the 3 seconds granted. So teams, if you're ready, good luck, and here we go. In 2019, what American Idol alum won Video of the Year for Cry Pretty at the Country Music Television Awards, making her the most decorated singer in the show's history? Was it Kelly Pickler, Miranda Lambert, or Carrie Underwood? Carrie Underwood, the answer. In 1804, what sitting U.S. vice president fatally shot Alexander Hamilton in a duel? Was it Aaron Burr, George Clinton, or John Adams? Aaron Burr is the answer. Lake Winnipesaukee is the largest lake in what U.S. state? Connecticut, Maine, or New Hampshire? New Hampshire. NBA legend and Sherlock Holmes fan Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has written several novels about what older brother of the famed detective? Mycroft, Bartholomew, or Hudson? Mycroft is the answer. And now take a look at your screens. In the 1840s, Henry David Thoreau spent over 2 years living and writing in a cabin on Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts. The land was owned by what friend and mentor seen here, who was a prominent transcendentalist? Is it Samuel Longfellow, Ralph Waldo Emerson, or William Henry Channing? Ralph Waldo Emerson. Charles Curtis was the first multiracial vice president of the United States. Curtis, whose mother was Native American, served under what president from 1929 to 1933? Herbert Hoover, Warren G. Harding, or Calvin Coolidge? Herbert Hoover. Because it dissolves ionic and polar substances, what substance is known as the universal solvent? Is it ethanol, water, or acetone? Water is the answer. And after banning the first Borat film in 2006, what Central Asian country gave the sequel basically a high five by adopting Borat's catchphrase, "very nice," as its new tourism slogan? Was it Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, or Turkmenistan? Kazakhstan is the answer. And once home to some of the world's best players, including Christine Lilly, what Boston-based professional women's soccer team folded in 2018? The Rockets, the Breakers, or the Flash? The Breakers, the answer. Now take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ibram X. Kendi. I'm the director of the Center for Anti-Racist Research at Boston University. And here's my question. In 2018, after losing her bid for governor of Georgia in a contest marked by allegations of voter suppression affecting mostly black voters, who founded the voting rights organization Fair Fight? Is it Val Demings, Maxine Waters, or Stacey Abrams?
Stacey Abrams is the answer. What Italian city is home to Michelangelo's David, a marble statue of the High Renaissance? Is it Rome, Florence, or Venice? Florence, the answer. And that is the bell that ends the toss-up round. We'll take a look at the score right now. Needham High School, 330 points. Newton North High School, 380 points. Nice round, teams. Let's hear it. Okay, the head-to-head round is next, but first we're going to take a break for a few minutes and get to know the teams, the players. So, guys, I've got a question in my hand. You know the drill. Each of you will have a chance to answer. So here comes the question. The popular Netflix series, The Queen's Gambit, had everyone talking about chess last year. What board game would you choose to make another hit TV show, and why? And Harvard, we're going to start with you.
Yeah, I'd go with Jenga because I think it's really funny to watch people take Jenga seriously.
All right. Evan, how about you? Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, not a board game per se. I would pick the trading card game Magic the Gathering. I'm a very big fan of it. My parents might think I'm obsessed, but it is what it is.
Are you obsessed, Evan?
Little
bit.
No answer.
A little bit. Aiden, how about you?
I would probably choose Scrabble because I think it would be funny to see all the letters arranging themselves on the ceiling.
Oh, nice one. That was a cool scene when she looks up to the ceiling. Elizabeth, how about you?
I would choose Snakes and Ladders because I think it would be fun to have like a children's game turned into a TV show.
All right. Over to Newton North. Rose.
I'm going to go with Candyland, similar to Elizabeth. It'd be really interesting to see what producers do with Candyland.
I'm guessing it'll be colorful at the least. And Aideen?
Yeah, I had an idea for a travel show where I go around world's cafes and play backgammon with the locals and get a taste for different cultures.
All right, backgammon and cafes around the world. I'd watch. Isaac?
I would have to say diplomacy. I mean, like, it's a great mind game. You get to envision taking over the world, and you don't have to suffer any consequences. It's all, you can watch it all from the comfort of your own home.
Like we're doing right now, in fact. Maya, you've had plenty of time. How about you?
I think I would have to go with Clue just because I know there's a movie, but it would be fun to see a TV show, and it's a good old-fashioned murder mystery type of thing.
Wow, we had 8 different options there. Very cool. Okay, it's time to go head-to-head. And the way that works, all of you now are going head-to-head, so let's do it. As a reminder, in this round, correct answers add 10 points to the team total. However, incorrect answers now result in a 10-point deduction. If a player does not provide an answer in the 3 seconds granted, there is no impact on the score. So teams, ready? And here we go. What's the official language of Lebanon? Is it Arabic or French? Arabic. In what year did Franklin D. Roosevelt win his fourth and final presidential election, 1942 or 1944? 1944. Pearls will dissolve in vinegar, which contains what acid? Boric acid or acetic acid? Acetic acid. Adolf Hitler aspired to be an artist, but in 1907 and again in 1908, he was rejected from the Academy of Fine Arts in what city? Berlin or Vienna? Vienna. What English poet faced death threats from those who blamed him for the suicide of his wife Sylvia Plath? Philip Larkin or Ted Hughes? Ted Hughes. What is the main religion of Nepal? Hinduism or Buddhism? Hinduism. What U.S. steel magnate argued for radical philanthropy in his 1889 article, The Gospel of Wealth? Was it Cornelius Vanderbilt or Andrew Carnegie? Andrew Carnegie. And what constitutional amendment deals with the right to avoid self-incrimination? The Fifth Amendment or the Sixth Amendment? Fifth Amendment is the answer there. Oh, and that's the bell that ends the head-to-head round. Let's take a look at the score now. Needham High School, 360 points. Newton North High School, 420 points. Let's hear it, everybody. Good round. Next up is the category round with the following categories: short stuff, Governor's Mansion, Fantastic Four, Tiger Beat, Brooklyn Bridge, Lake District. Each category has 5 questions with increasing point values. Once a team selects a category, they will be asked all 5 questions. Right answers will add points. Wrong answers will deduct points from the team's total. A decision not to answer will not impact the team's score. Once per category, the team can also choose to toss a question to the opposing team. A tossed question must be answered, and in this specific case, a no answer is the same as a wrong answer. Each team will complete 2 full categories. They can confer and will have 10 seconds to answer each question. And a spokesperson is going to be named for each team. And at Needham High School, who's the spokesperson going to be?
Me.
Evan?
Yes.
Okay, Evan. Newton North, who's your spokesperson?
That's going to be Isaac.
Isaac, the spokesperson. Now, Needham High School, you have a little ground to make up, so you do get to choose the first category. That's the good news. So what's the category going to be?
I want to do Lake District. That might be geography.
Do you feel confident in that? Because as a...
Absolutely. Lake District.
Lake District. Okay, and here we go. Questions about lakes. For 10 points, Great Salt Lake is located in the northern part of what U.S. state?
Utah, right?
Utah. Final answer.
Utah, right? Yeah.
Final answer, Utah, and that is a correct answer. Now for 15 points. Lake Victoria is the world's largest tropical freshwater lake. Its coastline extends over 2,000 miles and borders Kenya, Uganda, and what third country?
Kenya, Uganda.
Zimbabwe?
I think it's Tanzania.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Tanzania, final answer.
Final answer, Tanzania, and that is a correct answer. Now for 20 points, located in the Andes on the border between Peru and Bolivia. What is the world's highest navigable lake?
Titicaca?
I mean,
I think it's
do you feel
Titicaca.
confident? I mean...
I'm like pretty sure.
Evan, final answer?
Okay, sure.
What were we saying?
Lake Titicaca.
Titicaca, sure.
Final answer?
Yeah.
And that is correct. Now for 25 points. What lake in Oregon is the deepest lake in the United States?
Pretty sure it's Crater Lake, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wouldn't
Crater
know.
Lake, final answer.
And Crater Lake is a correct answer for 30 points, containing more water than all 5 Great Lakes of North America combined. What Siberian lake is the deepest and largest freshwater lake in the world by volume?
Lake Baikal, final answer.
Baikal is a correct answer. And now we go to Newton North High School. You will need a category.
What do you guys think?
No, I think maybe Brooklyn Bridge or Governor's Mansion, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
whatever you
thinking
guys-
one of those two. Which would you prefer?
So which one do you think?
I don't,
Need a
I
category,
don't
team.
mind.
Do Governor's Mansion then.
Governor's Mansion then? All right, Governor's Mansion.
Final answer, Governor's Mansion.
Yep, yes. Final.
Okay. Questions about governors for 10 points. In June 2020, what Massachusetts governor released a devastating report on a Holyoke Soldiers' Home where at least 76 veterans died from COVID-19?
Charlie Baker, guys.
Charlie Baker.
Charlie Baker.
Charlie Baker.
Yeah.
Is that a final answer?
Yes.
Okay, Charlie Baker is the answer. Now for 15 points. In October 2020, 13 men were charged in an alleged domestic terrorism plot to kidnap what Democratic governor of Michigan?
Gretchen Whitmer.
Whitmer, Isaac, just say Whitmer.
Whitmer.
Is that the final answer?
Yes.
Gretchen Whitmer is right. Now for 20 points. What former Florida governor sought the Republican nomination for president in 2016?
Was
That's
Jeb Bush governor?
Bush, yeah. Bush, yeah. Yeah. Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush is the correct answer. Now for 25 points in 2015, Democrat Gina Raimondo became the first female governor of what New England state?
Rhode Island, right?
Guys, it's Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Rhode Island, final answer.
And that is a correct answer, Isaac. Now for 30 points. On March 12th, 2020, what Republican governor of Ohio became the first governor in the nation to close schools in response to the coronavirus outbreak?
You guys remember?
Do you know? Isaac, do you know?
No, I don't.
Is it like-
Why don't we boot this?
I think it's like his name is DeWine.
I need an
DeWine?
answer, Isaac. Final answer.
DeWine.
DeWine.
Mike DeWine is the answer, and that was for 30 points. And now back to Needham High School. You'll need a category.
All right. What do you
Short
think, guys?
stuff?
Fantastic Four, like 4-word phrases or something.
It might
Sure.
be.
It
I don't know.
might
That's
be.
generally not the easiest, though. I feel like.
Need a
Want to
category.
do short stuff? Short
Yeah,
stuff?
do short stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Short stuff. Questions about acronyms, and for 10 points. Abbreviated GDP, what is the total value of goods and services produced in a country?
Gross domestic
Gross
product.
Domestic product.
Yeah.
Evan, final answer?
Gross domestic product.
And that is correct. Now for 15 points, written by a doctor only after talking about it with the patient, the proxy, or the patient's family. What advanced medical order is abbreviated DNR?
Do not resuscitate, right?
I think so.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do not resuscitate. Final answer.
And that would be a correct answer. Now for 20 points, the CPU is the part of a computer system that's commonly referred to as the brains of a computer. What does CPU stand for?
Central processing unit.
Processing unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Central processing unit. Final answer.
Correct. And for 25 points, cell phones and many other types of electronics use a highly efficient, long-lasting light source called an LED, which stands for what?
Light
emitting diode. Light emitting?
Light emitting diode. Yeah.
Light emitting diode. Final answer.
And that is a correct answer. Now for 30 points, to prevent certain types of cancer, the CDC recommends that all children get vaccinated for HPV, which stands for what?
Human
papillomavirus.
Papillomavirus?
Papilloma. Okay.
Human papillomavirus.
Need an answer, Evan?
Human papillomavirus?
And that is correct for 30 points. And now we go back to Newton North High School. How about a category, guys?
Guys think we should do Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I would go for.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. Think we should do
Or
it for
maybe
that?
about New York, but I don't know.
I don't know, but okay, if you guys want.
What do you
Let's
think,
go for it.
Isaac?
All right, Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay, Brooklyn Bridge questions about Brooklyn for 10 points. In 2018, superfans like Lin-Manuel Miranda and Mark Hamill helped save from cancellation what sitcom about a Brooklyn police precinct starring Andy Samberg?
Was it Brooklyn 9?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, final answer.
And Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the answer for 15 points. On April 15th, 1947, who broke the decades-old color barrier of Major League Baseball when he played his first game for the Brooklyn Dodgers?
Jackie Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jackie Robinson, final answer.
And a correct answer. Now for 20 points, what director of BlacKkKlansman set many of his early films in Brooklyn, including She's Gotta Have It and Do the Right Thing?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee?
Spike Lee.
All right.
Spike Lee.
All right, Spike Lee, final answer.
Spike Lee is the answer for 25 points. In 1986, what New York rap group released their seminal album License to Ill, which includes the song No Sleep Till Brooklyn?
Is Wu-Tang Clan from Brooklyn?
It's like
I would.
Licensed to Beastie Boys or something, I think.
Yeah, it's probably the Beastie Boys.
Okay, yeah,
Beastie
sure.
Boys.
Beastie
Want me to
Boys.
say that? All right, the
Yeah.
Beastie Boys, final answer.
Beastie Boys is the answer. Now for 30 points, the Brooklyn Bridge was the world's first steel wire suspension bridge. It spans what river to link Brooklyn and Manhattan?
East River, right?
East River, yeah. Yep. All right, East River, final answer.
And East River, in fact, is the answer for 30 points. And that is the bell ending the category round. The score right now, Needham High School, 560 points. Newton North High School, 620 points. How about it, everybody? Good job, teams. Okay, so we're heading into the final round of play, the lightning round. All players on both teams are active and with a correct answer can add 20 points to their team's total. An incorrect answer will cost 20 points, and a decision not to answer within the 3 seconds provided will not impact the score. There will be 10 questions, and if teams are ready, so am I. It's the lightning round. Good luck. Bastille Day is a French holiday celebrated in what month, June or July? July. In the U.S. Supreme Court, a majority opinion requires at least how many votes, 5 or 6? 5. The cold Labrador Current helps create rich fishing grounds in what ocean, Atlantic Ocean or Arctic Ocean? Atlantic Ocean. The Milky Way galaxy is part of what supercluster that shares its name with a September zodiac sign, Virgo or Libra? Virgo. In 2020, what star of the sitcom Full House was sentenced to 2 months in prison for her role in the college admission scandal? Was it Lori Loughlin or Felicity Huffman? Lori Loughlin. What empire that lasted for more than 600 years was once ruled by Topkapi Palace? Was it Babylonian Empire or Ottoman Empire? Ottoman Empire. Broadway legend Gwen Verdon originated the role of Roxy Hart in what 1975 musical, Chicago or A Chorus Line? Chicago. In physics, which force controls radioactive decay? Weak nuclear force or strong nuclear force? Weak nuclear force is the answer there. And in Norse mythology, fallen warriors were joined in Valhalla by what one-eyed god of war, Thor or Odin? Odin is the answer there. Who wrote Piano Sonata number 14, popularly known as the Moonlight Sonata? Beethoven or Mozart? Beethoven is the answer there, and that's the bell ending the round. The winning team this week, Needham High School with 940 points. The runner-up this week, Newton North High School, 900 points. So congratulations to both teams for a fabulous round. Needham High School now will advance to the next round where they'll play Advanced Math and Science Academy. So please join us next week for their quarterfinal match between North Quincy and Wakefield High School. Until then, really, don't forget you can play a bonus round of High School Quiz Show on your Alexa or Google Home devices. Just ask your smart speaker to play High School Quiz Show. We'll see you all next week. Great job, team. Thanks, everybody. You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
There's been a big increase in both home improvement projects and in home values, too. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance and make sure your coverage is keeping up. Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Eastern Bank.
When our communities need a voice, Eastern Bank steps up, stands strong, and does not stay silent. When times get tough,
Good speaks up. Join us for good.
Additional funding is provided by the Museum of Science.
The Museum of Science. Trekking around the Arctic has never been easier. You can get lost in the mystery and find beauty in Arctic adventure, exploring with technology. On exhibit now, only at the Museum of Science. More at MOS.org.